Hey, Mayport Fitness 40 group. We have 33 more days left. This is our first airing that you're getting from us, and we're so excited. So this is our first Health Coaching Friday. Our health coaching sessions will be posted on Facebook for everyone to see. Even if you don't have a Facebook account, your trainer will send you the link that you can find it. So definitely tune in every Friday. We'll have a different topic every time. On Tuesdays, we will be sending out nutrition information. That'll be happening at 11. So that one is live, but if you wanted to come to the fitness center, you can. So you can ask questions and be, it's a little more proactive and integrative. So we're hoping to see you there. My name is Jill Sheppard. I am the fitness director here. I've been in Mayport for almost 3 years and loved it. I've been with MWR for 15, but I have been living, breathing, eating, nutrition, fitness, wellness, the whole thing, I feel like my whole life. I started out in elementary school playing soccer and it just hasn't stopped. So and then I pick up heavy things and I put them back down. It's fantastic. So we have many classes of fitness here. We've got 5 great trainers. I'm sure they have reached out to you. They've got your team. If you have any questions, just reach out to them or call the gym. Call the gym if you have any questions and you need to reach them and they haven't been available for you. We are here for you all. So in today's health coaching session, if you want to get a pen and paper, I would love it. So go ahead and run, grab. We're going to be talking about goals, intentions. You know, what is it that drove you to the fitness center to sign up for this MF40 challenge? There's a lot of things out there and we are so happy that you chose us because as an MWR entity, we really want you all to feel like this is your tribe. We want to be your community. And so we're really hoping that even if you didn't join the MF40, you'll still check out our classes, you'll still come meet some trainers, you'll still come in and work on your own health. With COVID kind of coming back around again, we want everybody to stay healthy and be well. So for you all that are in the MF40, okay, if you haven't written down your goals yet, just think about one thing. A lot of times goals can be overwhelming or we're afraid that we're gonna let our own selves down. And so why would I write a goal down when I think I might fail? Don't just get it out. It's like that little person that talks to you on your shoulder about negativity. Here, do this, right? Take your finger and your thumb and go bing. And then you need to listen to the one that says, you're beautiful, you're awesome, all right? Listen to that one. We all have choices. Make the choice. So with intentions and goals, what was your intention? What were you looking to get out of this 40-day challenge? Did you want to hit a reset button? Had you had a health concern? You know, there's so many things. Did a parent or a sibling or a parent have a health issue and you're like, whoa, that's my kick in the patootie to get myself going. Did something happen? Or maybe if something didn't happen, you just decided one day, you're like, you know what, I'm over this. I want all my clothes to fit. I want to feel good. I want to have energy back. You know, what was it? So think about that and then try to make it a little bit smaller. Don't overwhelm yourself. So pick one of those things in this goal setting today that you would really like to focus on, okay? So find your one goal. It could have been even just drinking more water. That's okay, that's a fantastic goal. So let's focus on that because that's actually the goal, to drink water, right? But then how do we get there? What are the action steps you're gonna take to achieve that goal? So as you set your intentions, okay, just kind of relax yourself. If you're at your job right now and you're sitting down or whatever it is you're doing, just take a minute and take a couple deep breaths in. A lot of times we get so wound up in whatever it is we're doing, we forget to just relax and let our minds take over for a second. So take some nice deep inhales through your nose and then exhale through your mouth. And that should kind of bring you back into a state of good focus and maybe a little bit more relaxation. And that works all the time. If you're driving in your car and someone does something that you don't like, just breathe. It's always a good thing. So with that, you've written down maybe your one goal. All right, let's think about 1 to 3 action steps you can do to meet this goal. If your goal is to drink more water, if your goal was to really kind of fine tune a nutrition plan, if your goal was to do more cardio, okay, so how are we gonna do that? All right, well, you need to figure out what time of day works the best for you. If you're working full time, is it morning, is it afternoon, is it lunch? Do you have children? You have all these variables, right? So what in your day, how can you really, really delve deeper into to carve out that time to come into the gym or to do something at your house, or to, if you live in an apartment, maybe your complex has a gym, or whatever it is. If you bought a big gallon of water, how are you going to get that gallon from the gallon into your insides, right? So think about what really, really, really will work for you. So if it was working out, pick your time of day. You know, what's going to be the best for you. And what do you like to do? You know, if your answer is, I don't like fitness at all, well, that's a bummer, because fitness is so great and it's hard. It's really hard to get things started. That's honestly the hardest part. But once you start some type of fitness regime, some kind of movement, it doesn't even have to be called fitness. It could just be called movement. You just go for a little walk. You take the stairs as opposed to an elevator. You park a little further away from the grocery store and get a few more steps in. It's little things. But honestly, your energy level will go up, because now you're increasing the circulation in your body. And that wasn't even hard, right? You didn't have to jump on a spin bike. You didn't have to annihilate yourself. You didn't have to try to power lift anything. Fitness doesn't have to be hard. So remind yourself that it's okay. Whatever you do, whatever you decide to do is going to be fantastic. It's going to be awesome, because you're doing it for you. And a lot of times we don't prioritize ourselves. So as you're goal setting, really, really delve in. Okay, what's going to work for you? What time of day? What do you want to do? Okay, and that's where the trainer comes into play. They're here to help you figure out some of those things. All right, there's so many modalities that we have that will work for you. It's just a matter of figuring out what they are. So you got your time of day, you've got, you know, what you're going to do when you get there, and then, you know, how hard do you want to work? How many times a day? You know, it's the FIT principle, basically. It's frequency, how hard you're going to work at it. Frequency is how many times a day, sorry. How many times a day. Intensity is the I, okay? How hard are you going to work? The time, how long do you have, you know, before you got to get back to work, or before you got to get the kids, or whatever it is that you have for yourself. And then the type of exercise. What are you going to do in wherever it is that you are to do your thing, you know? So the FIT principle, F-I-T-T. So write that one down. Frequency, intensity, time, and type will help you. And then there's also something for goals. You want to set SMART goals, S-M-A-R-T, right? You want to be kind of specific on your goal, right? You want to definitely have a direction that you want that goal to be in. It needs to be measurable though, okay? I want to lose 50 pounds in 3 weeks. That's measurable, but is it doable? It's not really attainable. That's the next one. So you have specific, measurable, all right? You can see the result, you can get there. Attainable. Make sure it's not huge. Don't overwhelm. Again, that word keeps popping in, but it's easy to get overwhelmed with the nutrition that's on the web, with exercises that are on the web, with so much information coming at us all day. Woo! So take a step back and think about what you need, okay? So specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, right? It's got to be realistic. It's got to be something that you want to do. Because if you really, at the end of the day, don't want to do it, you won't stick with it, right? So think about what you really, really, really want to do and what you want to get out of it, right? Okay, and timely. So if you make a goal and it's 3 years down the road, that's great, but you may want to have something a little bit shorter timed, you know? What are you going to do in the first 40 days? What are you going to do in the next 40 days? What are you going to do in the next 120 days? So make it kind of timely. So SMART goals, you need to be specific, measurable, needs to be attainable, realistic, and timely, all right? So kind of write those down. That'll help you with your goals as well, all right? And then once you start sticking to your action steps, those goals are gonna be in sight, and you're gonna be like, oh, I did it! And then keep going, but keep going, and bring outside people in. You know, don't try to think you need to be the island that does it all yourselves. So this is another reason why we have the trainers. We really want them to help you with your goals and get you to them. 40 days is not a mega long time, but it is long enough time to make a little change in your life, to make you feel better. I mean, if you haven't been really moving around, you should have a little more energy, definitely, by the end of those 40 days, for sure. So today's health coaching session was about goals, okay? So get with your trainers. call the gym, you can call me, I'm here, we're all here. And think about your support group. Who's in your life that is gonna help you get there? If you have people in your life that are trying to sabotage you, like, why do you wanna work out? Why do you wanna eat that way? Why do you wanna, sometimes it's okay to maybe not have them in your life anymore, or have a break from them, Because if you're trying to do something so positive and for yourself, that is the best gift you can ever give yourself. So think about who you're hanging out with, who your tribe is, and if you need to change them up, we got a whole bunch of really positive people here in the gym who would love to help you. All right, so think about all those things. It's a lot to consider. If you have any questions, please put comments down from the Facebook link, and we will definitely get back to you, I promise. So that was kind of one of the trade-offs of not everybody being able to make it physically here at the same time, but as you get those links, start writing in those comments, send us questions. We'll send you all the information we can to make sure the next 33 days, because we're down to 33, are successful and worthy for you all right? We'll see you soon.